Good morning, Dallas Drainage Pros. So this week's project is a waterproofing job. This is a walkout basement home in North Dallas, and the front portion of this house needs to be waterproofed before it gets buried. And I'm going to show you just how we do that. It's a very meticulous process. It's all about the details, but once this is done, this waterproofing will last the lifetime of the home. So these are 10-foot walls, about 150 feet across. And our task is to waterproof this because we're going to come back and do a backfill, grading this whole front going this way. Waterproofing this prevents intrusion down the line, and it involves multiple steps and meticulous attention to detail. Beautiful property. So what we're doing right now is we're getting the concrete cleaned up. The first step of this is to find any bubbles on the concrete, stuff that needs to be knocked off, cleaned off, leftovers, stuff that's attached to the concrete that's not concrete. It's all going to be cleaned off. Any nails stuck out, wood from the forms, it's all going to be cleaned down to bare concrete. Any dust, basically this whole thing needs to be cleaned. After that, we'll come back and fill up these holes, any of the larger gaps, with a product called Blue Barrier Gap Filler. Just getting all of the extra pieces of concrete chipped off, anything left over from the forms cleaned up, getting the surface prepped for the waterproofing application. In the gap between the foundation and the wall, we found a lot of leaves and pieces of wood that the product would not adhere to as well, so we're getting all that scraped out, cleaned out, and then we can come back and fill it with the gap sealer. The section right here between the foundation and the wall is of particular importance because there's a seam here. Because these were two different pours, there's actually a super small gap that water will want to come in between here. So we get this all cleaned out, and then we come back with the gap filler and seal this off before our layer of waterproofing membrane. So this right here is the Blue Barrier Gap Filler. We take any of the extra large holes and fill that up. Just using a little spatula and getting it smoothed out. All right, it's all hands on deck right now. Right now we are applying the liquid membrane, and it's all about applying this slowly, getting all the gaps filled. Not rushing it. Combination of using a brush, a roller. This is a liquid membrane product by Polyguard. It can be applied in all kinds of conditions. It's all about the details. So one of the issues that you can run into if you don't get these honeycombs filled in first with cement is because this is like a paint, a really thick pasty paint, it'll want to bubble back open. You'll think that you've covered all the holes, and then it'll pop back open. So we're having to go back over some of this with multiple layers just to get those honeycombs filled in. One of the important things is to get all your angles double protected. So we've got the caulk barrier filler and the paint membrane on top of that as well. So it's about tackling every angle and not just doing one thing. So one of the things we've run into is not all of these honeycombs were filled in with cement before we applied this, and so we're having to go in by hand with a brush or a heavy roller and fill those in, which is kind of tricky with this thick pasty paint of a membrane. It requires several passes before it'll finally fill that hole. So a time saver is to fill those honeycombs with a patchcrete beforehand. Got everybody working to get those last little honeycombs filled in. Don't want to leave anything exposed. So anytime you've got a crevice like this, a corner, there's increased pressure, hydrostatic pressure potential from the surrounding dirt. So we've doubled up here. We've got a barrier gap filler, and that goes on top of the liquid membrane, and then we'll come back over with another pass. So you can see here, that's exposed concrete, and we can't have that. So we're coming through meticulously and finding every little honeycomb and making sure that the liquid membrane is filling everything. So we are going back and using the gap filler to fill in every single air pocket. So, and it looks like this. That's a chance for an intrusion. So we're coming back, filling each hole, using the spatula to spread it out, and then we'll come back over one more time and do a final coat. Well, it took us a couple days, but we have got this thing thoroughly coated. No room for any kind of water intrusion. Perfect. Ready for the dimple board. Waterproofing 101. This is the dimple board. This is the anti-hydrostatic pressure board. It reduces that pressure by pushing back with these dimples. The filter fabric keeps the sediment out and allows water to just drain behind the backfill. Dimple board is going on. Just getting all the pieces lined up. One sheet at a time. Getting a nice coating of the adhesive. Makes quick work of this part. Once the glue's applied, gotta tap it back down. Make sure it stays evenly distributed. Perfect. Getting the filter fabric tied up. Making a nice seam. Don't want any tears in this. One uniform piece. Got this corner piece cut, scored, and ready to lay in. Getting late in the day, but just putting up our final pieces. Fantastic.
En la mera esquina, en la mera esquina. Ahí está. Y ahí aquí está. ¿Este no va a topar arriba? No, este no topa, no topa abajo. No. Y vas a tener que comer una pizadita. Ahí está, ahí está.
We are putting this one together. Right now we're just constructing the footer French drain. Everything's going to drain to this. The key here is getting that slope. We got all the pipe directed away from the house. It starts at the center and splits this way and that way, ensuring that all the water is wicked away as quickly as possible. Putting this together. Just going to show you a little attention to detail in order to maintain the fall for our French drain pipe. Had to go past where our waterproofing was or is, and so we started a new French drain line, and you'll see separate cleanouts. So this system is completely serviceable, and this finishing line is also serviceable. Getting close to having this thing all the way backfilled. This is going to last the lifetime of the property. Waterproofing. double cleanouts. This thing is completely serviceable. High density SDR 35 pipe. Awesome. Good work.